Hey, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for joining me tonight for this live, this All Signs live. As you come in, please do not forget to hit that like button. It helps push out the notification, it helps ping the algorithm. Thank y'all for joining me. For those of you guys who are going to be watching this post live, we'll get started at 5 minutes, but the description box always has the timestamps. Look in the look in the description box for the timestamps. All right, we're gonna get started in 5 minutes. For those of you guys who are in here, I was gonna wear my glasses, but they're casting a weird shadow on my face, so maybe I'm not wearing my glasses today. Thanks, guys, for coming and joining me. Do not forget to hit that like button as you come into the room. Hi, hey there, Queen Elizabeth. Hi, Amy. Yeah, definitely go down to the thanks, y'all. Hi, Roxana. Come on into the room, guys, and do not forget to hit that like button. We are going to start in 4 minutes. Okay, so the notification just went out. I want to change the lighting in here because it looks a bit orange. Come on in, guys. Coming in. Welcome. Thank you so much for making it on this live. We're going to get started at 5 minutes in. We're at 1 minute and 22 seconds in right now. Don't forget to hit that like button. It helps. And I appreciate you. And then go on down to the comments and start commenting. Hey, Sweet Pea. Yeah, Sweet Pea's shouting out to everybody, saying that she hopes that everybody's Friday is going well. Deborah says hello all. Amy says hello all. Let me get this color changed a little bit. Nope, wrong direction. There we go. That's better. Let's do that. Hey, Shy Shar. You know what? I've been thinking about it. Shy Shar's too much. We're just gonna go with Shy. Are you okay with that? Shy. We're gonna do Shy. Spirit was okay with that. I got 12 on the clock when I said it. So we're gonna get started at 5 minutes. I know it's a little bouncy, but that's just because I'm kind of adjusting. There. We're gonna go with that. I'm not gonna touch it anymore. Except I just touched it again. Guys, how is everybody's day going? How is everybody's Friday going? How is everyone doing? Y'all good? I had a very mentally stimulating. Shy, you better stop, girl, but don't stop. I appreciate it. Shy paid me to give her a nickname. Thank you, Sharice. I appreciate that. Amy says it's going to. You want my shirt? Oh, okay. Well, maybe we can figure something out. I've got like several others that I ordered, and I really like how oversized it is. I've got a few that I'm going to be debuting, so make sure you're watching the videos. Is it flipped around for you guys though? That's what I want to know, because when I recorded videos earlier today and I posted them, you could tell that my shirt said infinite light, but I do know what, like with lives, I feel like the image is flipped. All right, guys, we're going to get started at 5 minutes. Today's topic is what's coming next. V-neck shirt. It looks fine. Okay. All right, cool. Today has been decompressing. I feel good. Amen to that, Sweet Pea. Amen to that. Amen to the camera setting is good. Okay. We're going to go with this then. That I'm in it's supposed to be the office, but it's not really set up like that. So that's where I'm at right now, just because I wanted to be closer to the router and I haven't got an extender yet. So we are going to be in here for the lives indefinitely until further notice. All right, guys, we're going to get started here in a little bit, and we're going to go. We're going to do the Aries. We're going to start with Aries. We're going to be taking a look at, thank you, Amy. We're going to be taking a look at like what's coming next. What's coming next? All right. Spirit, thank you so much for your guidance, for your love, for your direction, and for your protection. Allow me to deliver a clear and concise message to those watching. Should anything negative come up, immediately return it to sender. I don't want it on me. I don't want it in the household, and I don't want it on the viewer. We're going to get started with Aries. Aries. All right, Aries, let's see. What do we got for you? And by we, I mean the energies abound for your greatest and highest good. Roxana, you have to be freaking kidding me. Thank you. That is unbelievably 10 times, tenfold, 10 times back to you. I appreciate you. All right, let's see. What does Spirit want to let the Aries community know about what's coming in next for their greatest and highest good? It says, plan wisely. You know what's cool about this? I took both of my girls to the volleyball court a couple of days ago, and my youngest was digging around and found one of these in the sand at the volleyball court. So the fact that I'm seeing this now for the Aries community, me's be an Aries too. I feel like that's a huge synchronicity. There's some strategy happening. I can't tell if it's on your part or if it's on Spirit's part or all of the above. But either way, this seems promising. It says plan wisely, cultivate success through meticulous research and strategy plotting. Your foresight will unveil new paths. I honestly feel like the opportunities that I have been projecting for the Aries community are already starting to make themselves seen and known in your realities. But remember, and I've talked about this multiple times for everybody, not just for Aries, it's Spirit is going to continue to give you opportunities, but you have to be the one to say, yes, I'll take that. Or you have to be the one to walk through the threshold or the door or to put feet on the boat. You have to be the one to do the research. And I feel like Spirit is just, saying like, hey, here's the opportunities. Now you've got to start planning and so on and so forth. Why the Five of Swords? The Five of Swords came out in your mid-month reading. If you guys, Aries, haven't seen the mid-month reading for you guys, I posted that just a little bit ago. But there's a bit of conflict, and I can't tell if that's with you or with outside sources. Let's see. Tell me about this. Or resentment. Does somebody resent you? The Two of Wands. Do you have somebody that's at a distance from you that's like resenting your opportunities or the fact that you're prioritizing opportunities? There could also be, with this Five of Swords and this Two of Wands, there could also be Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups in the upright. Okay, a couple of things are coming forward, all right? So there could be somebody that you had conflict with that is thinking about coming forward and having a discussion with you. What do they want with this Five of Swords though? The Two of Cups.
This is a very interesting combination of a situation and a card. It sounds like this person is caught in a cycle of overthinking and has been debating whether or not to approach you for a long time. The thinking about suggests a lot of internal hesitation, perhaps fear, or an inability to commit to a course of action. They are likely running many different scenarios in their head. Now, let's look at what...
Did you guys hear that? What the holy heck? That has literally never happened. Let me know in the comments down below if you heard that. Did you hear what it was saying? What the absolute F? What was that? You heard that? Oh my God. So this person has been, yeah, exactly. This person has been, Jesus. Jesus, guys, Mary and Joseph. Oh my goodness. You couldn't make it out, Deborah? Literally, my phone just, I don't know what word I said to ping my phone, but my phone just started reading the cards. And it's saying that there is somebody that has been like thinking about you over and over and over again. And it's somebody that you might have had conflict with, but they're thinking about potentially coming back. And there's a really, and I asked Spirit, I said, what is your phone has been wigging out all day. And you know what's crazy? Like people, it's not even Mercury retrograde, but I don't know, I'm not the astrologist here. So but there's something happening right now because people have been having technical difficulties all across the board and everything. Hey Rose, you missed magic that just happened. But so this is supposed to be a good thing. What's the next big thing, the good thing that's coming towards you? Why is this good? Why is this going to be a good thing for Aries? That was crazy. The Strength in the reverse. Okay, are you ready for this? And then the King of Swords in the upright. You're going to potentially get a chance to really tell somebody about your thoughts about them and the situation. And the way you're showing up in this energy is somebody not to be trifled with, somebody not to be played with or anything. How do you feel about this person? Oh my God. That was crazy. How do you feel about this person? The Empress in the reverse. So I think this is good because you get to show yourself another, it's going to be another side of yourself. And that's what initially was coming out. So I'm going to go with it. I'm trusting Spirit today because Spirit's obviously here, right? Because guys, you're not going to handle this situation the way that you have handled situations similar to this in the past. You're not going to be going off on this person. That's not what the King of Swords does, okay? You're not going to lose your absolute shit on this person. You're not going to empower this other person because you give your power away. If anything, you're going to really show this person who in the F you are and who you have grown to be. So this is an opportunity from Spirit to let you be center stage. Remember, it says plan wisely, right? So the in a game of chess, I mean, I don't play chess, but I understand, I guess, the concept is to make sure you're a few steps ahead. And the best way to do that is to not show all of your cards, to not overshare, to not overspeak. I think that this person will be kind of like thrown a little bit back because you're not talking as much as you usually do in this situation. I'm not going to get too much in the details of it, but you're going to get an opportunity to really show somebody. I had obviously I'm about to share with you something that triggered me, but I will say this. I had a person, now this was several months back, so praise God, because I've had a little bit more work on myself. But several months back, I had an exchange with a person, and they said, I don't think you've healed as much as you believe you have. Shut me all of the way the hell up. It really did. It really did. Now, I can't wait to have a conversation with that person. No, I'm just kidding. Am I kidding? But it really did. It really did have me look at myself. It really did. Thank God that wasn't in person. It was over an email. Because had it been in person. But you guys, that was several months ago. I was a different person. I've turned over several new leaves since then. All right. Rose said, shoot, same. I know. Say that to my face. Have my dogs hold me back. Hold me back. Stop holding me back. I'm gonna get them. All right, guys. I gotta get off Aries. I got it. We got 11 other signs to go. Y'all feel free to stay tuned to watch your other placements or to cross watch for other people in your family. Rose, I'm going to send you a message on Instagram. It really is me. It's not a spam artist, but I saw a video that you need to watch about your sister. All right, 1515, Taurus. Okay, Taurus. Oh, you know I'm pulling out the wrong card. Spirit, what is it that, what energy is Taurus pulling in next for their greatest and highest good? What energy? Roots of stability. Hello. Praise God, and praise God. Let me tell you why. Because Taurus, I know you have been going through it, boo. I know you have been going through it. Roots of stability. Ground yourself in what nurtures your being, establishing a stable base from which love and career can blossom. I'm seeing so much change in a lot of the Taurus collective. Really and honestly, a lot of self-assessment, because there was a lot of uprooting for the Taurus in the last few months. So the thing that's coming to you is open you up to stability. You might be moving Taurus, or you might be just energetically moving towards a better life, a better realization, a better realization of life. Let's see here. Hold on. Of course, I'm shuffling on my lap. So, Taurus, tell us more about these roots. 2 of Swords, the 6 of Cups, and then the Queen of Cups. If this Queen of Cups don't leave everybody alone, what are you doing, Queen of Cups? You're ruffling everybody's feathers. Taurus. Tell me about this 2 of Swords first, though. Stuck in the middle with you. What does that mean? Stuck in the middle with you. So you have some darkness that you need to, I'm trying to figure out how to hold these cards. There's some darkness in you that you need to kind of just woo-saw it away. You need to work it out of your system. Darkness for me is showing up like as maybe reckless behavior, maybe a reckless tongue, maybe some underlying vices or some addictions that you're not telling people about. But you get to the cool thing is with this, what you're calling in, the energy that you're calling in, Taurus, is that you're gonna get a chance to take your blinder off to that. And I think that there's going to be somebody in your energy that's coming towards you. It could be, somebody from your past, but definitely somebody that you care about, that kind of like shoots an epiphany into your energy. Like that plants a seed in you, and it allows you to take a look at that dark spot in your life, and you get to try to figure out what you're going to do with it. Essentially, there's somebody in your energy that's coming towards you, Taurus, or that's around you right now that really does care about you. And they're going to say something or do something, and it's going to get you to have a lot of introspection about yourself and that one thing. Give me one more card on advice for this 2 of Swords, please. The 3 of Wands. Okay, right now it's about expansion. But it's going to be hard for you to lay really solid and healthy roots, Taurus, if you're still holding on to this one kind of dark thing. It's a vice. And it's going to be different for each and every single one of you guys. And maybe I'm the Queen of Cups, and I'm the one who has loving energy towards you. And I'm like, Taurus, I can see that there's something you need to let go, release, or work through. It's a vice. Like something you're addicted to and you don't tell people about it. So it's a secret. All right. So you really, really need to work through that so that you can have a real stable root system for this new chapter of yours, Taurus. All right. Let's move on to Gemini. All right, guys. Gemini. Spirit, what's the next best thing that is coming towards Gemini, please? Mountain of Mastery. Ascend towards self-realization and triumph. guided by the stoic presence of the mastery mountain pathway. That is a huge mouthful. But I do feel like this does resemble the Fool card. But you're not in a new chapter, Gemini. That's not what that's actually not really what that means. It does look like the Fool card, but you haven't, it's not fully there yet because it keeps talking about mastery. I do feel like it was a long haul to make it to the top of this hurdle, this mountain, this event in your life, the situation in your life. You've made it up to the top of the mountain. Now you've got, oh, this is almost Eight of Cups vibes, really more than the Fool card. You've got a different perspective. You can now clearly see which path you want to take. I don't think you've chosen yet. But the thing that I'm being told to tell you is Spirit wants you to now pause and look back behind you and give yourself like a pat on the back or a round of applause for actually making it up the mountain that most people would have just given up on. So essentially, you have made it through a point in your life where other people faced with kind of the same obstacles wouldn't have addressed it. They would have just ignored it. Gemini. The Five of Swords again, with the Two of Cups now again, but this time it's in the reverse. And then the Six of Cups again. Y'all saw me shuffle, right? What does my phone have to say about that? Spirit, whatever entity is in here. There is a picture of one of my grandmas on the wall, but I can't get it off the wall. It's like stuck on the wall and I'm afraid to pull it off. So maybe it's her. I did smell her yesterday. So, but I don't digress, but yeah. So the Five of Swords here is telling me that with the Two of Cups in the reverse, the thing that's keeping you from descending off of this mountain that you finally climbed was that your mind keeps taking you to the last good memory that you had with a person. And so it's hard for you to see clearly. It's hard for you. It's rose-colored glasses is what's happening. Tell me about this Five of Swords for the Gemini, please. Oh, wait, is this the same energy I got in your mid-month? I feel like it. The King of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so there could be a situation where you're kind of telling yourself a story about this person, a person that y'all would have been great together. Y'all would have worked out together. Like you're still believing in something that's obviously not the reality of it. I mean, look, the Two of Cups in the reverse, the Five of Swords with the King of Pentacles in the reverse. This person wasn't going to invest in you. So how is this? This person wasn't. But there's still a belief like, oh, that was my one true love. That's what I'm getting. That was you feel like that person was your one true love. Six of Cups. The Four of Swords. Yeah, you're going to have to try to figure out how to tell yourself a different story. And that's what this Mountains of Mastery is. Ascending towards self-realization and triumph, guided by the stoic presence of mastery. The stoic part is what Spirit is wanting you to hold on to. And that is like, you've got, you're in this part of your life, you're learning to not attach emotions to things that do not deserve your emotions. So how is this the next good thing for Gemini? The King of Wands in the reverse. Oh, look at that. All right. So it could have been a very lustful connection. But even if it wasn't, the King of Wands doesn't like commit to things. They like to play around. They like to have fun. But they don't commit to people really. Like this is like the single player type of thing. And the Wheel of Fortune is telling you that you're going to be saved from this energy happening or reoccurring in your life again, Gemini. It's just that they want you to recover from the idea that this last person truly was, your true love. And that's why you're at the top of the mountain and you're in the 8 of Cups energy. And it's because they're giving you an advantage point so you can see things for what they really are. You do that and you don't attract that energy back into your life again. You get to close that chapter out. What the Wheel of Fortune is, this is fated for you to have that new perspective. All right. Let's move on to Cancer. All right, Cancer. What is the next best thing or the next good thing that's coming in to Cancer's energy, please, Spirit? Inner vision. Oh my God. I am a person that absolutely loves eyes. And I think this is a gorgeous card. I love eyes. I am a Scorpio rising, so maybe that's why it is, because Scorpios do like this stare thing with people. I love to look into people's eyes. And I notice when people don't want to make eye contact with me. I'm like, noted. All right. So cut through the fog of confusion with your power of discernment. So would you be the person, Cancer, who's not looking into somebody's eyes? Is there a reason for you not to want to make eye contact with this person? Meaning, like, do you feel like you owe somebody an apology, or do you feel like you did somebody wrong, or do you feel like you didn't give somebody as much as you should have given? Cut through the fog of confusion. Or is it you not wanting to look at the situation at hand from a different perspective? What's coming towards Cancer, please? The Queen of Swords in the upright, the Hierophant in the upright. Okay. And then the the 7 of Swords in the upright. Exactly. Okay. So you're getting a chance. This new energy that's coming towards you. Who are we at? Cancer. It's giving you a chance to really look into the situation, or really look into this person's eyes and almost like tell them or tell you, hey, I've kind of been not telling the truth about this situation. And I don't think, I don't, for the bulk of you guys, I really don't feel like it was purposeful. I do feel like it was just a reaction to a situation, or how you responded to the situation. But here it's like, with this Hierophant and this Queen of Swords, it's telling me like, you're going to take a look at your morals and your values and your ethics. And it's with you reevaluating that and looking at that you're going to be able to make an honest assessment about this situation. It's either about a person and how hold on. What is this about for the Cancer? The 10 of Wands, and then the Moon in the reverse. Confusion again, twice. The Moon in the reverse, confusion. Something that you've been confused about, but it's been so burdensome to you. So you might not even actually have a conversation with somebody about this. You might be like really taking a look at yourself and stop telling yourself a lie about this situation. How can they achieve this in this energy, please, Spirit? The 3 of Swords in the reverse. Listen, you responded the way you responded to the situation because of past trauma that you had, or past embedded belief systems that you have. And so like, I was going to say through no fault of your own. Yeah, you kind of are. You play a part. But I think it was more like you weren't connecting the dots as to why you responded the way that you responded. But you're going to get a chance to kind of let go of that. And I don't know if that means that this person is going to give you a second chance, or if this person's now going to open back up to you or open up to you, or if you're going to be allowed back into the situation. But at the end of the day, you're going to be able to see things with less confusion, see things more clearly, and you're going to be able to up your discernment. It's almost like Spirit's allowing you to see a pattern that you have. And that means that you'll be able to make better decisions in the future on how you respond to certain situations. It was a triggering situation is what it was for you. And you responded the best way you could at the time. But now you know more because I told you more. All right, Leo. All right, Leo. Let's see. What is coming towards the Leos for their greatest and highest good? What is up? Divine timing. Be patient, for some things take time to manifest fully in your life. Okay, so the next best thing, Spirit, is for you to tell a fire sign to be patient about timing. Pray tell. Let's go. Leo. The 5 of Cups. Okay, that makes sense. The 3 of Pentacles. Okay, that makes sense. The 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, and then the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so Spirit is getting you ready. Who are we on? Leo. Spirit is getting you ready for a new spiritual contract. All right, and it is going to be giving. I'm going to tell you right now that. Hold on, I'm not going to tell you right now. Okay, it is going to be giving. It's going to be soul fulfilling, right? This new contract that you have. It could be a collaboration with another person. It could be like a work thing, or it could be a friend thing, like a platonic or a romantic thing. But what had happened was you experienced a lot of one-sided energy, or unrequited love, or breadcrumbing. The roles can be reversed. I hope not. But so you're right now energetically, you're purging that karma, that bad karma. And so right now, the reason why you might feel stuck is because you're in an energetic void, and Spirit is asking you to process some emotions. There's almost like a theme that's happening here. I'm very heavily getting a theme for most of the signs right now. But they want you to focus, believe it or not. This divine timing is coming up here because, believe it or not, they want you to focus on the failures. They want you to focus on the failures, on why things didn't work out. Whatever it is for you, they want you to focus on that. Now, there's going to be relief from it. Thank God, right? With this 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, but it's going to come in the universe's time, because right now your assignment is to process the failures, right? So it's not about how many times that you've fallen. It's how many times that you pick yourself back up. But then you also have to learn from your mistakes and learn from your experiences. But that's cool. It's fine, because you are projected to have a positive change. Be patient, for some things take time to manifest fully in your life. What are you trying to manifest? I see this contract, but a contract can be literally anything. So for the bulk of the Leos, what are they manifesting right now? The 8 of Pentacles, a new job. Self-employment, a new job. Let's see. The 2 of Pentacles. Wow. So it could be a few things working out for you. It says, been doing that and it does feel good. I see it as self-love. 100% sweet pea. Hold on. Now, also too, like with this Two of Pentacles here, I am getting this vitality thing. So you want to have fun. You want things to be fun, and you want to be able to take a look at the ups and the downs of life and not be so stuck on the downs. I get that Spirit is saying to process the failures, but you want to be able to process them faster in the future. So that's like a self-growth thing too. The Queen of Wands in the reverse. Shyness, no, that ain't it. Oh, okay. So there's some self-conscious behavior that you have, when you do put yourself out there. Imposter syndrome, maybe it might feel like to you. The Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, and then even some of you guys are like, manifesting like a new career opportunity, but then behind it, you're like, but I don't know if I'm going to get it, or if I don't know if I'm the best candidate for it. And then others of you guys, you just want to be like Scrooge McDuck. You want your bank account to be filled, and you want to go into this energetic vault of money and just swim around in it. So I do feel like there's jobs that you're manifesting. I feel like there's money that you're manifesting. And I feel like you're manifesting a certain level of maturity so you can process things a lot faster. Yeah, that's coming. That's coming to you. All of the above is coming to you, because it was the Six of Pentacles was coming out and it said multiple things. All right. Okay, let's move on to Virgo. All right, Virgo. All right, what is Virgo calling in to their energy right now? What is Virgo calling into their energy right now for their greatest and highest good? Next best thing. Cavern of Secrets. Virgo. It is a nice cavern though. It's actually really pretty. This looks like a place you'd have to travel to, like middle America. I mean, like Central America type thing. Cavern of Secrets, or Greece, right? It says, unveil the hidden wonders within the shadowy depths of enigmatic secrets and concealed wisdom. What do you know, Virgo, that I don't know? What do you know that I don't know? Tell me more about this for Virgo's greatest and highest good. What is it? What's coming next for them that they don't see coming? Maybe they do see it coming. Maybe they do see it coming. Are you kidding me? Maybe they do see it coming, but it hasn't happened yet. Odon, what are you planning? The Page of Pentacles, the High Priestess in the reverse. It's soon to be revealed. Virgo, you like somebody? Oh, yes. Oh, I feel it, honey. 10-10. Virgo, you like somebody. Virgo and somebody sitting in a tree. KISSING. So the next best thing that's coming towards Virgo is the opportunity for them to reveal that they've been making plans to potentially talk to somebody or be with somebody. Is that what you're saying, Spirit? Just, you're willing to give it one more try. Virgo. Is anybody in the house right now a Virgo or Virgo moon rising or Venus? I know there's one of y'all in the house. I know it, but you're not going to say anything because you're keeping the secrets to yourself. So the next best thing for your greatest and highest good, the next best opportunity that's coming towards you is for you to talk to somebody about how you see them in your life. The only other thing that I can think about, if it's not another person, because I got the 10 of Cups here and everything. If it's not another person, this is you revealing to your family that you've got a new job or you're thinking about relocating, and You know how they're going to feel about it. You know how they're going to feel about it. And so you've been a little hesitant to tell them about it until you got a little bit more information, but you've been making plans. You are the man or the woman with the plans. Oh, what was at the bottom of the deck? Yeah. Some of y'all might be thinking about moving or getting a new job, and that opportunity to reveal that is going to be coming to you very soon. And it could reveal, it could be made easier. This is just me intuitively picking it up, because something about you going from making the plans to actually having the plans, something happens, because you got the 2 of Wands and then the 3 of Wands, that keeps you out of, like, you're making notes about it, like a list, like a pro and con list about it or something like that. And then something energetically happens, maybe outside of your control, that says it's go time. And then you feel comfortable with that. Yeah. So that's the next best thing coming towards Virgo. And that seems pretty cool. I wish I knew what it was, but you're keeping secrets. Busy keeping secrets, telling anybody else but me. That is a quote from a song. All right, let's go to Libra. Libra. Let's see. What's the next best thing coming towards Libra, please, Spirit? Release burdens. Oof. Yes, please, Lord. Look at this. The chains, the devil chains. So this is essentially the devil in the reverse. Let's do it. Let's do it, Libra. Let's release what's keeping us held down. Let's release what's keeping us tied to toxic situations and toxic cycles. Libra, it feels to me like you are embracing a good, light chapter in your life. It says release burdens, embrace clarity, and let go of what no longer serves you, allowing in new insights to guide your path. That is 100% the devil in the reverse. And that sounds like a great opportunity to me. Let's see here. What is this? How does this play out? Tell me more, please, Spirit. The Hermit, the 3 of Swords and the upright, the Empress. Okay, new chapter. The 10 of Pentacles in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. It's like, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to clarify this 10 of Pentacles, but it's awesome because the Hermit is telling me, like, hey, you've done a lot of self-searching. You've got a lot of soul searching going on. It literally is saying the same thing. You're releasing the burdens. You're entering into a new chapter. Tell me about this 10. And the 10 of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. So this could be my because card. So you're learning about yourself. You're doing all the inner work and all the guidance. You're releasing, the toxic bonds to the old cycles of life. And you're stepping into a new chapter. And it's because some ish went off in your family. You went through a divorce. You had to start all over again. You hit rock bottom. It says divorce, loss of family, broken home, lack of stability. So can I get an advice card for the Libra? This seems like a lot of good coming to you all at once. What's the best way for them to navigate this new chapter? The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Interesting. Really? Oh, it says social climber. Not all at once. Oh, you could be changing your cast. Libra, you want to know what I'm getting? I'm getting Cinderella story. You want that energy? Let me know. Because hey, I'm getting I don't care if you're a male or a female. The Cinderella story can play out in either direction. I like it. And it doesn't have to be full-on Cinderella story, one day you're Meghan Markle and the next day you're the Duchess of da-da-da-da. It could be. I don't know how many princes and princesses are available, but you never know. You never know. But it doesn't have to be something specific to royalty like that, but it could feel that way. It could feel that way to you. All right, let's go to Scorpio. Scorpio. All right, Spirit. What's the next? Ooh, too many cards. I'm not pulling that, Scorpio. What's the next best thing that's coming towards Scorpio, please, for their greatest and highest good? Veil of illusions. Oh, okay. Veil of illusions. It says, lift the veil of illusions, seeking truth beneath the surface to navigate through love and career authentically. Lift the veil of illusion, seeking truth beneath the surface to navigate through love and career authentically. Scorpio. Seven of Pentacles, the World card. Okay, so there's been some delays to results happening in your life. A bit of a standstill, Scorpio. There's a lot of attempts to change things in your life, for your love life and your career. There's been a lot of attempts, and you've planted a lot of seeds. And right now, like, you're just standing there, like it's almost like watching paint dry or watching grass grow at this point for you. So why is this a good thing? The Seven of Swords in the reverse, confession. And then as soon as before I even really read this card or processed that it said confession, I literally heard Usher in my head. I don't know how to prove it to you, but it happened. This is my confession. Let's see. What is this confession for Scorpio? Scorpio, if you've been dealing with a fire sign that has been messing with your heart. You know what's interesting? I was talking about the Scorpios earlier, and I was talking about the scorpionic stare, and then look at this eye. Which one had the eye? A Cancer? So maybe you have Cancer heavy in your chart. I'm getting North Node, but it doesn't have to be, but I'm getting North Node. So Scorpio, you feel like there's a fire sign around you that either owes you an explanation or you owe a fire sign an explanation. That's what I'm getting. Three of Swords. The Chariot in the reverse. Somebody hurt your feelings, Scorpio. A fire sign. Yep, that's it. Somebody hurt your feelings. And it's aggravating to you. So it says the veil of illusions. Lift the veil of illusions, seeking truth beneath the surface. This person's not... Is this person going to come towards the Scorpio and admit that they did the Scorpio wrong? They might. They might. The Hierophant. They might. They might admit that they fucked up. In the event, that has boobies on it. Uh-oh. I hope I don't get demonetized. In the event that they don't, I'm telling you right now, Scorpio, I'm telling you right now, whoever this person is that did you wrong, they know it. Now, it takes a truly strong person, or an Aries, because I be admitting I'm wrong all the time. Oh, shit, I fucked up. Damn it. Sorry. I got a little swept away in my emotions. I apologize. Will you take me back again? But it takes a strong person, or an Aries, to admit that they were wrong. So in the event that they don't, the good thing that's coming towards you is that, I've just unveiled that they feel bad. But I mean, like, even if they didn't feel bad, Scorpio, like, you got to learn to look at your worth as a person. You're not worth the confusion. Confusion ain't worth your time. Peace and chicken grease. That's it. Those are the only two things that are worth your time. All right, Scorpio. Sagittarius. 5003 5678. The Strength card. The Strength card. Why is the Strength card coming up for you, Sagittarius? Let's see. Oh, here we go. All right. Seek clarity. Embrace honesty. It's a theme. I keep getting it for you. Yes, I got it in your monthly, Sagittarius. It says, seek clarity, embrace honesty, face consequences, and sharpen your focus for personal growth. Oh! Okay, so just an idea. Roles can be reversed if they need to be, but just an idea, Sagittarius. Did you hurt the feelings of a Scorpio? Just asking. Just asking. Just asking. Just asking. Embrace. See, okay, this. Look, I'm over here tiptoeing around this, okay, because it's like, holy shit. All right, so you hurt somebody's feelings. And you know you, boo. You know you be doing that sometimes, right? And you can't help it. It's the Sag in you. But it says seek clarity. So what crystal is this? Is this a citrine or is this a smoky quartz? Is that important? Yes. Because look how big this thing is. Oh my God. You want to know what that is? Guys, that's a phallus. Okay, so a couple of things. So citrine is a crystal that helps you bring in money and abundance, right? It's connected to goddess Lakshmi. It's connected to luck and wealth. So that's very prevalent right now in your energy. And then the phallus on here is your sacral chakra. So you're really concentrating on a lot of 3D stuff right now, Sagittarius. And that's okay. The smoky quartz is telling me that there's some stuff that you are protecting yourself from energetically, Sagittarius. Okay, I'm going to stop talking. The 9 of Cups in the reverse, the 10 of Cups in the reverse, the 9 of Swords in the reverse, and then the Queen of Swords in the upright. Clarity. Okay, so the truth is, okay, so this actually says loss of wealth, but I don't know if that's really what it is, honestly. I feel like the loss of wealth is coming up with you, and this citrine coming up with you in that you lost your precious. You lost your shiny thing. And that could definitely be a person with this 10 of Cups in the reverse. But you know what? You're sick and tired of being sick and tired in this energy. You're recovering. You're just like, okay. You know what I need to do? I need to have this adult hard conversation. That's what I need to do. And you're making yourself ready. You're readying yourself for an adult conversation. Seek clarity. Embrace honesty. She be honest, a little too honest, very much your energy. She's honest. Embrace honesty. Face consequences and sharpen your focus for personal growth. So why is this for Sagittarius, like greatest and highest good? Why is this the next best thing coming in? The 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Hey, you get to admit that you made a mistake. It literally says that on the card, Sagittarius. I'm not over here gassing you up. Although it'd be like a reverse gassing because this isn't the most sugar-filled reading. But you listen, you get an opportunity to just admit you made a mistake. Are you going to do it is the question. I'm not pulling a card. I'm not. You're going to know if you're going to do it or not. But Spirit is going to make it so that you have an opportunity to have an adult conversation with another adult and admit, hey, you know that time where I hurt your feelings? You want to talk about that? You want to talk about that? Are they going to be receptive is my question. You hurt an Aries feelings and a Scorpio's feelings? Dang, you just over here cutting people with your sword of truth. Sing, sing, sing. Sagittarius, I'm done with you. I am done with you. Sagittarius, I'm done with you. I am done. No more Sagittarius readings tonight. It's not happening. All right, Shani, everything you brought up, this damn Sag, he called. He called or he called? Wait, is he going to call? Wait, he called? Did he call? The suspense. Did he call? That's what I want to know. Did he call? Or are you just saying like he calls? Like, you know, you got one more time. He's on the phone now. You gotta be effing. Well, why you on the phone with me? Like, why are you talk to that dude? Why are you on the phone with me? I mean, why are we do? You see that? You think I'm over here making this stuff up? I got kids. I got other things to do. I got better things to do with my life than to pretend like I'm David Blaine over here doing some magic tricks. Pick a card. I got more stuff. I got other stuff to do. Janet, you missed a whole hell of a show already. You missed the Aries reading. You got to see what happened. Spirit came and quite literally spoke. And then I'm on the Sagittarius reading right now, and some magic happened. I know it's late over there, Janet, but you missed it. You missed it. Are you guys going to work and telling people about me? Are you? Are you? Hold on. My screensaver came on and I don't want my screensaver on. I like to watch something. Yeah, Amy, Janet, it's been crazy. Okay, sweet pea, multitask. Okay. I thought we weren't multitasking in 2025 anymore. But you know, maybe that's just me. And you know what? Let me turn off this TV. You want to know what I want to know? You want to know what I want to know? I want to know how many Sagittarius was in the house when I said what I said. I want to know. 6 of Wands in the reverse. Hey, if there was a Sagittarius in the house, they feel defeated as fuck. Okay, let's not talk about the Sagittarius. I like Sagittarius. Sagittarius energy is sexy as AF to me. Who is your favorite? Who is the most, what sign do you think is the most compatible with yourself in all of your life experience? What sign? Trust me, what I'm talking about is more important. Okay, because we still got Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, honey. Yes. I missed the Virgo reading. I'll watch it at the replay. It's the same as Sagittarius. I'm gonna let you know it's the same as Sagittarius. All of these Sagittarius around here must have heavy Virgo placements. 11-11 as soon as I say that. But yeah, so Virgo's at 3649. Sag, see? Sag. Okay, let's move on. Let's not be in here all hot and bothered over these Sagittariuses, okay? Let's not be over these men and women that have ruined our life thus far. But damn it, are they sexy? All right, you like Libra? I've never had experience with Libra. I'm a Libra moon, so I've had experience with me, and I like me. You were married to a Sagittarius? I wasn't. I've had a Taurus I was married to a Taurus, a Scorpio, and Aquarius. Which do you think out of those three were my favorite? A Taurus, a Scorpio, and an Aquarius. Actually, I'm not gonna tell you which one is my favorite. You can guess. I, all three of them were cool. Sharice, I don't know if you can say that. Can you say that on the internet? Not the chandelier though. Okay, Sia, swinging from the chandelier. All right. Scorpio was my favorite, or you just like Scorpio? I just like my daughter's a Scorpio, but I don't know. I don't know about them Scorpios though. They're not my favorite water sign. They're cool. I like my daughter. My daughter's cool, but I'm talking about men. You try to keep it as clean as you could, and that's what you came up with? Okay. Noted. Noted. All right, let's get back to the reading. Taurus. Taurus. I like Taurus with them stubborn. No, Aquarius was not my favorite. Aquarius was cool AF. Aquarius was funny and innovative. I like that. Yeah. The Scorpio was very quiet and sneaky. The Taurus was super funny and really good with money and very protective. And the Aquarius was funny and innovative. Yeah. But my favorite, I'll never tell. All right, guys, let's move on. All right. I will say, I never married my favorite. What does that mean? And I don't even know if I even said the sun sign of my favorite yet either. Maybe I did. I don't know. Moving on. Let's go to Capricorn. It's not about me, guys. Okay? It's not about me. All right. Okay, Capricorn. All right. Oh, wrong cards. Capricorn. What's the next best thing coming towards Capricorn? Capricorn. I see a garden for the Capricorn. I do. I really do. I don't know if it's like an English garden, but you know what I see for the Capricorn? I see a well laid out garden, like where you can like chill and have your coffee, a swing, a hammock. Okay, let's see. I don't know if that's the next best thing. That's just what I get visually. Breakthrough. Okay, amen. I like these cards. Breakthrough. There's nothing but like a good old-fashioned breakthrough to set you straight in life. All right, let's say breakthrough. Navigate life's many twists and turns with elegance and resilience. That's Capricorn energy. Navigating life's many twists and turns with elegance and resilience. Okay, so you're over here like living my tattoo. My tattoo says she is cloaked in strength and dignity. Elegance and resilience. I like that. I'm gonna get a t-shirt. The Fool in the reverse. Capricorn ain't no fool. If anything, Capricorn's gonna teach you a thing or two about life. Okay. All right. The Seven of Pentacles. And then the Six of Pentacles. Breakthrough. Capricorn, you are calling in a breakthrough, a huge breakthrough. So it's like, I know it's a step back. I know it goes 6, 7. Hey, 6, 7. Anybody got any kids? No? Okay. All right. Anyways. All right, so I know I'm the energy went from 7 to 6, but what I'm getting from this is that like, you're constantly giving and investing and waiting for things to happen. But here pretty soon, other things or other people are going to be giving to you. You know, opening up your house to people, lending people money, lending people advice, and it's like give and a give and a give and a give. Somebody's going to start giving to you. A situation is going to start giving to you because you're like the trusted advisor. Hold on. Why am I getting holding back from this Fool card? Yeah, you're holding back your energy. I already know what it is. The Nine of Pentacles. Here we go. Because you are like, there's something about your energy. And here's the garden. Hey, hello, Capricorn. I knew I was seeing a garden. So there's something about the Nine of Pentacles for you, Capricorn, that it's just like you seem like you've got it all going on. And so people like, gravitate towards that, good, bad, or indifferent. And so you're always giving and giving and giving your energy in some way, shape, or form. But your breakthrough could also be that you're like, wait a minute. No. Let me stop giving so much. You're following your inner guidance. You've got ritual. You've got daily ritual, Capricorn, that I see for you. And maybe that's why I was getting like you being in your garden, whatever your garden is. But I am literally seeing a garden, and you're sipping your coffee. So you've got ritual every day where you get to connect with yourself, meditate in some sort of way, whatever meditation looks like for you. And the thing that you're calling in, your next greatest thing, is that you almost get to chill. Because somebody else is going to be meeting you halfway. Somebody else or another situation is going to be giving. I like that for you, Capricorn. Can I claim the Capricorn? I only got Capricorn in my South node, so I guess I got these cards in my last life. But in this life, can I have somebody give to me reciprocally? Reciprocity? All right, let's see. Aquarius. Let's move on to Aquarius. Okay. Aquarius. What is coming towards the Aquarius, the greatest and highest good, please, Spirit? What is coming towards Aquarius? Soul whispers. Wanna get next to you. What is that? Is that song Bruno Mars? What is that Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga song? If the world is ending, I'd want to be next to you. Look beyond the words and hear what is really being said now. Okay, Spirit. Look beyond the words and see and hear what is really being said now. If the world was ending, I'd want to be next to you. So what is that? Why isn't my phone chiming in now for the Aquarius? I'm listening, Spirit. Why aren't you chiming in now? What does this mean? Tell me. Look beyond the words. What words? What is the message that Aquarius is getting from you or somebody else? The Seven of Pentacles, that likes to come out today. So Spirit's giving you messages on how to grow. But I'm still getting this Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars card. Hard work pays off. The Ten of Wands, hard work pays off. Did you see that synchronicity there? Why am I having the hardest time figuring out how to hold up these cards? Hard work pays off. Okay, so you're hearing from Spirit that hard work, keep putting in the work, it's going to pay off for you. Okay. Why this Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars song? The Hermit in the reverse, loneliness. The Ace of Swords, yeah, that's right. The Devil. Okay. So whatever situation you're in, Aquarius, you still feel lonely. Like you could literally be with somebody and not feel seen or not feel like it's the right fit or, it's just not giving and you feel lonely. I do feel like you are attached to a situation right now and you're just not, it's not your truth. Your truth is somewhere else. And it is kind of an attachment that you cannot break free from. Tell me about this Devil card for the Aquarius. The Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The Magician. You better be careful what you're manifesting, Aquarius. If the world was ending, I'd want to be next to you. Maybe you should listen to that Bruno Mars card. Maybe it's not for me to interpret because I'm the tarot reader. Maybe it's not for me to interpret. Maybe it would sit better with you if you listen to the words to that song. So the thing is, this is what I'm getting, okay? Hold on. At the bottom of the deck, the Ten of Cups. Yep. You, so it's two different messages for you. So the next best thing for you, Aquarius, is that you're going to continue to stay motivated in your work, to keep putting in the work, because you're going to realize like this is all for a reason. Like it's just a little bit before I start seeing a return on the investment of all the hard work that I'm putting into my work. Okay. So that's good. That's a good overall investment for your future. Keep going with that. All right. This other thing, this loneliness, you're trying to manifest a way out of it. I want you to understand that you got it. So I feel like you're fixated on a specific person. That might not be the healthiest for you. That specific person might not be the healthiest for you. It could be a step back. Or you two just are not an energetic match anymore. So the soul whisper right now is that almost like Spirit is showing you, like in your working life, you're really good at enduring and overcoming and working through the pain and so on and so forth. So it's almost like Spirit wants you to take a look at that. What do they call it? Work ethic, and apply it to your love life. And really take a look at this person and why it is that you're so attracted to this person, and why it is you can't get this person off your mind, and why it is that you've got like these dreams of having another round with this person, or building a family back up with this person, or something. There's something that you're not seeing, and it's going to take you really taking a look at applying the work ethic to this energy. Does that make sense? It makes sense to me, but I want to make sure that it makes sense to you. Essentially, this person ain't it. This person ain't it, but it's going to take a little bit of work for you to figure that out. You've assigned this person as your person. That person ain't it. I'm being honest with you. Well, it's not me. It's Spirit. I'm just the storyteller, the conduit, the vessel. That's what I like to say. All right, Pisces. We are at the end. We are at the end. 12-12. I love it. We're at the end, guys. So let's see. All right. 13-13 on the clock. Pisces. What is the next best thing that Pisces is welcoming in? What is the next best thing that Pisces is welcoming in right now? Ooh, spiritual retreat. Okay, Sonoma. Somebody trying to go to Sonoma. What is the place in England? The super spiritual place? Glasgow? Edinburgh? What are some other spiritual places? There could be like an actual retreat that you're going on. Hold on, guys. But this looks cool. Okay, hold on. Someplace that hot air balloons could be significant. So I got Sonoma first. So that's Arizona. So you could be going on a trip to Arizona. But then the next place that I can think of with like hot air balloons and whatnot is Albuquerque, New Mexico. So I also named England. I named Glasgow. That's not the place I'm thinking about. And then Edinburgh. And then there's just places. There's places. There's ley lines. There's energetic places that you. Sedona. Was I saying Simona? What was I saying? There's energetic places that might be calling you, Pisces, to go and just kind of take part in that energy to. And I know that this speaks to you, bebes, because you're Pisces and you're highly, for the most part, a lot of you guys are highly spiritual anyway. So there might be an opportunity. So look out for that. That seems cool. If you're not actually traveling to these places, like you could be astro traveling to it. I know, super woo woo. But then you also could be doing an in-place retreat here. Also sounds super woo-woo. It says seek solitude to reconnect with your inner wisdom and emerge rejuvenated. It says we had hot air balloon here in Arizona. Yeah, so that was the first place I got was Arizona, but then they also do that festival in Albuquerque as well. So Pisces, you might be getting opportunities to really cleanse your aura. So it could be, if you're not going and traveling to these places, it could be like a sound bath. But then also too, I'm getting this need for you to every day do a ritual that is cleansing your aura. And it could be a sound bath, and it could be an energetic cleanse. It could be an actual bubble bath. There's a need for you to on a very, very regular daily basis recharge, because a lot of y'all are empathetic and you're picking up on other people's energies. Also too, a lot of y'all might have just recently received, or you're getting ready to receive, an upgrade in your intuition or your connection to your higher self, to higher energies, the universe, to the fourth dimension, to the fifth dimension, all that stuff. I don't know why I just repeated myself. So spirit wants you to be learned in how to ground yourself on a daily basis, and how to detach yourself from energy that is not yours and is not for your greatest and highest good. And maybe at one point you welcomed it in, but it no longer has a need to be there anymore. So even before you go to bed at night, Pisces, you should be intentionally, I don't know. I was raised saying prayers at night before I went to bed, and I still do it now. But I feel like every day you should be pausing to release the energy from other people that is not yours, that is attached to you. All of that from that one card. Here we go. Next best thing. The 9 of Cups in the reverse, the 8 of Wands in the upright, the Queen of Cups, here she is again. And then the 4 of Swords. What did I say? So this is every day with intention, Pisces. You're a vessel. I don't know what else to tell you. And that's why it's so important that you become self-aware, so you know which energy is yours and which energy is somebody else's. I can give you some clues. You could literally be okay, and then you start becoming irritated. You can literally be fine, and then you just all of a sudden become overwhelmingly exhausted, angry. You want to cry randomly. Even giddy and happy out of nowhere. That you could be picking up on other people's energy, and you don't have to leave the house to do it, which is so crazy because you're such a channel. It's just what you were birthed with. So you've gotta learn to do ritual every day to cleanse your aura at the end of the day. The 9 of Cups in the reverse is coming out with the 8 of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Empathetic is popping up again. Rapid events. Tell me about this 9 of Cups in the reverse. The 2 of Wands. Spirit is readying you for a change of events in your life. Spirit is readying you right now. The whole entire reason that you were called to be here today, to be in front of me, whatever day it is you're pulling up a chair to this reading, Pisces, you are being initiated. Oh shit, that's a big word. And attuned. Yep. Right here, right now. That's what I'm hearing. Be ready. Be ready. Tell me about this Queen of Cups for the Pisces, please. Ooh, the 5 of Cups. The 3 of Cups in the reverse. And then the Moon card. This is my confession. Somebody is going to confess to you how they feel about you, Pisces. And it doesn't have to be romantic, but shit. Well, hell. Somebody's going to come out of the dark. Right now, they're wrapped in fear. But again, so what's going to happen is that you're going to have a change of events, and it could include bringing into a new person into your life. And Spirit wants to make sure that you don't change who you are. You don't bow down to this person. You don't submit to this person. Meaning like you don't let their energy overtake yours. You know, because sometimes people, and I've been this person before. So like, you know, like I like my husband's favorite basketball team, even though that's not my favorite basketball team. I just wear the t-shirt and raise the flag because, you know, I want it to be more in his energy, even though I 100% like the Spurs better or something like that. You know what I mean? Or maybe you don't even like basketball, but now all of a sudden you got basketball shit all over your house because that's what your boyfriend likes or your husband likes. It's the runaway bride scenario that Spirit doesn't want to have you happen. Remember in that movie, she didn't even know what kind of eggs she liked because every single person she was in, she just ate the kind of eggs that they liked. So she had to learn that. All right, you're being ready. You're being ready for a massive change. So learn yourself now, get ritual now, and don't let this person come in to your energy and remove you from that power. Because there's power in having a daily ritual and knowing who you are, Pisces. All right, guys. That is the reading for today. That is a reading. Anybody got anything they want to say? And then we're about to close it out. Somebody's like, "Hello, she's talking to me." I'm talking to whoever's in here. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I do appreciate the super chats that I got. Sweet Pea, I hope that conversation was giving, enlightening. I hope that you got some clarity out of it. And I hope that, you know, you're not the one acting the fool. You stay in your power, boo. All right. I love you guys. Much love from me to you all over the world. Until next time. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a good rest of your evening.